The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key role.
Your type of player?
Yeah, he's very competent defensively, first and foremost. He knows that's his job, so he's not the type that's going to be constantly rushing up and down the flank at 100 miles per hour, delivering crosses.
Good ball, good take. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Beckham! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. Tonali.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Beckham. Over to the left. Bellingham. Good take, and is he in? And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Torres. Pass somewhat off target. Either side yet able to find the net. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Now the delivery. That's a decent clearance. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tonali conjures time and space where few can. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodrigo. Mateus. Xabi Alonso does well to get it back. And it's De Bruyne. That is a great pick out. Vinicius Junior. Poor robust challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And De Bruyne! Doué. Now it's Doué. He's gone for goal! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Great vision. Adams spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rodrigo. Tonali. And Doué. Plays the return pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
There will be 1 minute
Some
at a
excellent
time.
tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Gabriel, and they've switched it over to the other side. This looks promising.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was...
Big chance! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Number 21.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Coming on to replace him is...
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really from Beckham! Hit off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Owen. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 21, De Bruyne. Number 3, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Casemiro. Substitution in progress.
1-0 as we head towards the end. It's not an especially good pass, that. Aimed beyond the defence. Donatoni, and he's managed to get free. And that's played in low. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's in a great position. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kukçu. Owen. Always onto this. And it's Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Howson reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's heaved it away. And this is Batistuta. He's looking wide. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Torres. And the finish! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Ambitious ball here. Shoots! Goal! Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Security.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Howson making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Baron. Now it's Bale. Now it's Wirtz. Driving forward. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Carvajal defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up for... And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He won't be happy with that one. Mateus. Wirtz. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Doué. Looking to play him in. And this is Torres. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Love and the shot! There it is! 100 games of service, duly rewarded. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Is number 21.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Torres. Pass somewhat off target. And the finish! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's on it, can he get away? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really...
Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 added minutes has been
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Thank you very much.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the second half gets underway. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. And that has put paid to that. Chooses to go back. Caresses it. Header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Tonali plays it short. Al-Sad are looking to go forward now. Driving on and making good progress. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Owen. Oh, that's a key interception. Tonali. And Doué. Rodri. Rijkaard. Now it's Bale. Out towards the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Steve Wirtz! They've done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So is this the start of a comeback? Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Doué. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Torres. Mateus. Now it's Torres. Wirtz. Now it's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mateus. Threads one in. He's in space and looking for options. Nice control. Wirtz. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Al-Sad finding their passes. Tries to pass it through. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Desiree Doué. Number 19. Tonali. Coming on the field. Number 9.
Gabriel.
Number 14.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's that, the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled out all
today's
the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos. Rodri. And it's Roberto Carlos. Mateus. And Messi! And the ball's come loose here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Messi. Messi! That is some save from Khan. Mateus demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pass is just off target. Fernando Torres. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted. Albert Ferrer with the clearance, and he's quick to snatch it back. That's a throw. It's going to be another throw. Oh, perfectly measured that. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Oh, he's been caught napping. Costa Curta. That's a lovely, neat pass. And Mateus. Rodri gets over and intercepts.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking for the run. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So the first half brought no goals. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And a chance! It's there!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And it's Griezmann. Rodri calmly anticipates. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
And he was quick to react. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Carvajal. That's been cut out, well played. Mateus. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Donadoni. Coming on the field is number 4, Vinicius Junior.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Rodri. Looking for a runner. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. And it's Rodri.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Messi. No, that was never going to make it.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Tonali, Vinicius Junior. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game